Hello and welcome back to No Excuses. I am Dr. Marilyn Ward, and we are continuing on with our Change Your Mindset series. So, today is one of my favorite topics, especially as a motivational public speaker. Today, we're going to talk about positive self talk. So, think about your inner cheerleader, your self-efficacy, um, your motivational speaker. So last week we're going to kind of hit a couple of the same points, just because they remember all of these topics tie in together. So our first one, we were overcoming fear. The second one, we were talking about embracing change. Last week or this week, um, we were talking about building resilience, then cultivating gratitude, and now we are on positive self-talk. We have another session, our last one for the month of February will be taking action. That's another favorite one of mine. So today, let's get right into it. Positive self-talk. So what is it exactly? If you're not sure, if you've never done it, if you've never done affirmations before, because positive self-talk and affirmations kind of go hand in hand. So it's the practice of using affirming, empowering internal dialogue to enhance your mindset, self-esteem, your overall well-being. And by changing our inner dialogue, our inner cheerleader, we can transform our mental and emotional health, leading to better outcomes in both the mind and body. And we get to use my mantra again. I think I talked about it last week in the video, but we're going to talk about it again. So this is one of my favorites. So one of the key points, impact of an internal dialogue. Like, what does it do for us? So it changes our mindset. So our internal dialogue shapes our perceptions, our beliefs, and our attitudes, right? Remember, I talked about this when we were cultivating gratitude. It it has so much, attitude is in gratitude, right? Something like that. But it really does set a tone for how we are going to live our lives, accept challenges, overcome challenges. So positive self-talk fosters a growth mindset, while negative talk can lead to self-doubt and limiting beliefs. So remember, positive out, positive in. So if we keep speaking negativity into existence, we're going to keep getting negative actions back or negative reactions back. But if we speak positively into the existence, speaking those positive words, we're going to get back that the positive reactions. So again, for some people, this may be mind blowing. For some people, it may be unbelievable. But I'm telling you, keep going through it and believe it. Fake it till you make it. So this ties into my mantra. This has been my mantra since I started my business. It used to be my actual catchphrase for my business. It was, no excuses. And then it was, get your mind right and your body will follow. Because again, like I say, if we give up, most people give up in their mind before ever taking one footstep into action, before they really test themselves or test their abilities to see if they can do something. They've already had negative chatter saying you can't do it, or just in general, they can't do it. So then you start to believe that. So we're going to change that. We're going to rephrase our verbiage, what we are speaking out, and it's going to be positive. So it deals with your self-esteem. So positive self-talk boosts our self-esteem by reinforcing our strengths and capabilities, while negative self-talk erodes confidence and self-worth. So you like when I say you have to fake it to make it, old Mary Kay saying, my national sales director used to say, because and this is kind of how affirmations are. When you're writing your affirmations, and if you need more information on affirmations, please message me and I'll give you a great worksheet that teaches you how to write the correct, how to write affirmations the right way, the most effective way. But when you're dealing with affirmations, you always are speaking it in the now. So it's not like someday I will be healthy and fit. No, you're going to say it right now. I am healthy and fit. I lead a healthy and fit life. Then the more we say it, we are affirming our actions. We're affirming what we're doing. So it reinforces our strength and capabilities. So let's say um, you're really you're really good at your job. So let's just say nurse, because I work with a lot of nurses. So you can say, I am a great nurse. I provide great care to my patients. So you got to take, some of your affirmations are going to be things you want to work on. Some of them are things that you already are good at. Okay. So you're reinforcing those strengths and capabilities. So let's just say, so you write down all your strengths, but now maybe you do have some things that you need to work on. Maybe, you're not as physically active as you'd like to be. So your affirmations are going to speak that. Your affirmations are now going to be, I am living a fit life. I am walking every day. I am, okay? I'm going to get stuck on affirmations for way too long. So keep moving on. So it's going to boost your self-esteem. Your overall well being. A positive internal dialogue enhances emotional resilience. Remember, we need to work on building our resilience. And it reduces stress and promotes a more optimistic, optimistic outlook on life. So, like I said, your overall well-being, it's fitness, it's your physical activity, your nutrition, your adequate sleep, your mental health. So everything. So the more we talk about keeping ourselves healthy, that internal dialogue is going to give us that positive reinforcement, the resilience that's going to buffer against all the negative stuff that might be happening in your life or coming at you at different times of your life. So we definitely want to talk about how that internal dialogue impacts um, every aspect of our life. So now you want to talk about how to identify, I got an itch in my leg, identify negative self-talk because it happens every day, right? You're in the office, you've got somebody that's coming at you negative. If you're working in an environment where you've got clients that are coming at you negative, and then when we're talking about just our personal wellness journey, again, it might be that, well, I didn't lose the 1 or 2 pounds that I was supposed to this week. So you yourself will start having negative talk. So we're going to talk about that. So self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and recognize patterns of negative self-talk, such as self-criticism, doubt, and pessimism. I'm the glasses half full kind of person. I try to, I believe that I am an optimistic person, but you will come across a lot of, and I do come across a lot of pessimistic people. So we want to recognize as soon as you start to see or hear or start thinking about those negative thoughts, remember you want to like stop as quickly as you can. If you can catch the words from coming out, because remember, you speak things into existence. So if you keep saying, I'm fat, I'm lazy, whether you think that it's happening or not, it's happening. Like you're going to keep, you keep saying those words, it's going to happen. So, the energy of the world, there's like a whole other, uh, the energy, speaking of Jesus, I don't know, there's a name for that. It'll come to me. So you want to stop that immediately. So when you see like the common negative phrases, identify common negative phrases you might use, such as "I can't do this." Remember, can't never did anything. I'm not good enough, or I'll never succeed, or I'll never lose this weight. Oh my gosh, I hear that so much. I'm never going to lose this weight. Well, you've already said it, right? You just spoke those words into existence. So no, you're not. But if you rephrase that and it brings us into our next topic of replacing negative self-talk with affirmations. So we're going back to those affirmations. So we're going to reverse that negativity and we're going to speak positively about whatever it is, whatever our goals are. We're going to use the positive affirmations to make it come to life. So, positive affirmations, they create and repeat positive affirmations or self affirming that counteract negative thoughts. So, example is I am capable and strong. I am worthy of success. I can achieve my goals. I am losing this weight. So, we want to make sure that we are only speaking positively about what it is that we're trying to work towards. Empowering thoughts. Focus on empowering thoughts that highlight your strengths and achievements. Replace the I can't do this with I am learning and growing every day. So remember, your affirmations have to be now and they have to be in the present. So I am learning and growing every day. I am walking a path of health and wellness. I am, and state whatever. I am a healthy eater. I make healthy choices. I, it's always I, and then because you want it's you, right? Not um, you're not speaking to you. You're speaking of you. Does that make sense? You want to cultivate self-efficacy. So this is where you're your inner cheerleader. So you have to believe in your abilities. So you have to develop a strong belief in your abilities to accomplish the task and overcome the challenges. So this is where self-efficacy comes in. So self-efficacy is the confidence in your ability to succeed. Now, if you want to talk more about affirmations and self-efficacy, I think I do have a video on self-efficacy. It's an actual theory. I can't think of the guy's name at this point, but self-efficacy is huge. A lot of people seek a professional, such as myself, to help them with that self-efficacy because we, as a coach, as a wellness coach, help you build up to have that. A lot of people have this inner cheerleader. They just really don't know how to use it to their fullest potential. So if that's something you're interested in, please let me know. It is such a great topic and it is powerful. So you do have to believe you are capable, right? Everybody really knows what to do when it comes to their wellness for the most part, right? We know we need to eat right, exercise. We know these things, but some of us, we can't get out of our own way. We overcomplicate it. Well, the social media um, doesn't help with overcomplicating things, right? And the diets out there. Oh my God, I have a book. I used to research diets, so I have a friggin' plethora of books over there that talk about all the different diets. So it can be confusing for a lot of people. So when we get overwhelmed with so much information, then you start to like you just don't know where to turn. So, but we know really, really, we do know what to do. We just sometimes need help actually making it happen. So, let me turn there. So our next one is so setting achievable goals. Nothing worse than setting a goal and not hitting it, right? Oh my gosh, it's devastating. So you have to be smart when you're setting your goals. And actually, there's a SMART, the SMART goals. It has to be realistic and it has to be achievable to build confidence through small successes. Now, so we all have this year goal. Whatever our year goal is, That's where you start. That's what we're looking at. But remember, we're breaking down the elephant. We're breaking that down into smaller and smaller bits. So if we can overcome, if we can succeed in the small daily activities that we're doing, those are small successes, right? Those small successes, overcoming those successes, or obtaining those successes, gives us the strength and the power and the motivation to keep going to the next goal. And the next goal, like, oh my gosh, I went for my walk today. Yay. It gives us this feeling of empowerment, which makes us want to continue. So make these goals small, realistic, attainable, so it can give you the confidence to keep pushing forward, right? So, realistic and achievable goals. Next, celebrate progress. So, celebrate your achievements and progress, no matter how small, to reinforce your beliefs in your capabilities. Now, this is where I tell people, be careful, okay? If you ever looked at the 6 stages of change, you're in action. Let's say you're watching this video, you're in action. You're already doing everything. So you're in your action phase. Well, some people, when they've reached their goal, I see this in weight loss all too often. I lost 20 pounds. Now I get to reward myself. Well, here's a couple things that they do wrong. They either celebrate too long, they stay in that celebratory stage too long and they backslide, or they reward themselves with things that pull them back rather than propel them forward. For example, this is like number one I see when I have someone fill out their goal sheet. I'm going to reward myself with a chocolate brownie fudge sundae from wherever, their favorite. And I was like, no, no, we're not. Because that is a goal, that is a reward that's going to set you back, right? Okay, so you worked your tail off to lose these 20 pounds, and now you're going to gain probably a pound just in eating that trash. And what it does is it throws you off your path. Now you've got that lust for the sugar again, and now you've got that lust for eating, more calories than usual. And I say lust because I'm like, it's for a short period of time. That's lust. It's not a long time lover, it's a lust. So it's weird, just my analogies. Um, so that's gonna set you back. Instead, reward yourself with something that's gonna propel you forward. I feel like I have something on my lip. Sorry. So what that is would be a new workout outfit, maybe a new pair of, leggings, maybe a new piece of workout equipment that you've been wanting, and maybe a new set of weights. Whatever it is, maybe it's a new gym membership, maybe it's a spa treatment. So whatever it is, I don't know what. There's something on my lip. Thank you for being such my real people and bearing with all my nonsense. So whatever it is, it should propel you forward, right? So spa treatment, a massage, maybe you've been really sore from working out and you want a massage. So again, propel you forward. That's why I like to use the workout equipment or the outfit, because you keep using those things to keep pushing you forward. Give yourself a supportive self-talk. So imagine having an inner cheerleader who supports and encourages you. So use positive and supportive language to motivate yourself. I do this all the time. When I'm out biking, and when I bike for a long time. So like I bike miles, 4 hours. And so I'm out there, come on, Marilyn, you can do this. You got this. Kick tail today. And so I have to sometimes, because during that last, mile or so, it can get grueling. So you have to dig deep inside and bring out that cheerleader to push you to the finish. So um, use that supportive language to help motivate yourself to keep going forward. And this is where you can also use, like, you did it last week, right? Like, hey, you lost that pound last week. You can do it again this week. You got it. So become your own inner cheerleader. I think I made a post about that. Give yourself encouragement. Give yourself regular doses of encouragement and praise, just as a cheerleader would, and remind yourself of your strengths and your potential. Like I said, we know what we can do, but and sometimes people really don't understand their full inner strength because they've never pushed themselves to find it, to dig deep. So I'm asking you all now, if you're on this wellness journey, dig deep, dig those heels and be like, this time I'm going to do it. This time is it. So then give yourself the doses of encouragement and praise. Awesome job, Marilyn. Way to go. Way to go for, pushing it, making that extra mile. Maybe you've added another mile onto your walk. Maybe you've upped your weights in the gym by another pound. Maybe you have changed your diet. You've cut one more bad food item out of your diet. Maybe you increased another food that you're like, ooh, I really don't like Brussels sprouts, but I know they're like a superfood, and I've added them to my diet. It can be whatever it is that you're working on, but remind yourself of your strengths and your potential. Maybe you're really good at journaling and writing stuff down. So that journaling is helping you get through this progress. So you can, say that's your strength. Always, always build on your strength. So maybe you need to write down a list of what your strengths already are and then where you want them to be, and then make your list of what you need to work on. That's also a great way to start figuring out your affirmations that you're going to use, your affirmation phrases. I don't know if I have it, um index cards. So I take the index cards, and I do this with my clients all the time. I've got a whole pack of colorful index cards and my pens, and I usually make them write down. I don't make them build a card. What is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I usually ask them to at least give me five. Everybody should have five things that they can affirm themselves. Another great technique is visualization. I think I've talked about this in other videos where you actually visualize yourself succeeding and achieving these goals. And the positive imagery can boost motivation and confidence. This is where I like tell people, like, picture yourself, and you can go back to when your healthiest weight, when you felt the best. What did you look like? Where were you? What was the smell in the air? Whatever it is, but visualize yourself. Like, remember, when I won my car from Mary Kay and walked across stage, I had already visualized myself walking across that stage, getting my keys. PhD, I have a picture on my goal board years ago of me standing in front of people speaking, as a um, person with a PhD, because I've got my little stick figure that says PhD, and I'm like giving a speech. But walking across that stage at graduation, it was like, you visualize it, you say it, you see it, you achieve it, you believe it. So it's all part of that visualization. Is a really good one, for keeping that image of what it is and keeping you focused and helping you with those affirmations. So, if you're unsure of how to start with your self talk, how to be your inner cheerleader, so these are some practical tips for positive self talk. Start the day positively. Begin each day with positive affirmations and intentions. So, this we're going to write down these thoughts about yourself. You're affirming yourself. You write it down. You wake up every day. Now, I used to write mine on the bathroom mirror. Now, because I had one of those, where in your home, I think it was an apartment at the time, where the whole bathroom wall is a mirror. Well, now I have a small mirror, so I would write them on my mirror because that's something I saw every day. Every time I went to the bathroom, and let's just say you were there morning and night, every day before getting ready for the day, before I go to bed at night, you're seeing those affirmations and you're saying them out loud. I also, with the little note card, I would keep them in my purse. Now I keep them on my phone. So I put my affirmations on my phone. So I always have them with me. I'm always reading them. I have my goal board out in the living room. So I see them all the time. Mindfulness. Practice mindfulness to stay present and aware of your thoughts and redirect negative thoughts to positive ones. So be mindful of those nasty little negative words that um, is so easily can flow out of our mouth sometimes, right? Especially in a challenging situation, when we're overcoming obstacles, when we're trying to change our mindset. It's so hard. Sometimes these little tiny nasty negative thoughts come, especially after you did not hit your goal for the week. If you, but but I always say, praise the wins. All right. So let's say it was a pound. Let's say you were supposed to lose a pound. You only lost a half a pound. This is where you come back and you're like, good job. Hey, at least you lost a half a pound. Or you can say, at least you didn't gain a pound. So whatever it is, you're going to take that negative, redirect it, and turn it into a positive one. Journaling. A lot of people journal. Like I said earlier, keep a journal to track your progress, write down affirmations, and reflect on positive experiences. I have, like I say, a plethora of all these little notes and journal. Oh, I just bought this cute one. I haven't started using it yet, but I just bought it. And so just jot down these things and keep it around you. And I always say when you're journaling, the day is important, the time, what it is that you're feeling, and especially that's what I want, especially whatever it is that you're feeling, because your feelings give it life. If you just jot down, well, I did this today and I did this today and I didn't lose weight. No, no, no. I always ask my clients, how did it make you feel? Right? How did losing that weight make you feel? How did gaining that weight make you feel? Because our emotions give whatever it is that we're going through, um, it brings life to it. So definitely write that out and then reflect on the positive experiences. Go back and you reflect and reflect and reflect, especially on the good ones. Bad ones, we take those bad ones and we figure out how to change it and make it better. Surround yourself with positivity. So engage with positive and supportive people who uplift and encourage you. So just like when I was talking about cultivating gratitude and building resilience, be careful of the circle of friends you share with, or be careful if you're at work and you're sharing at work. There's a lot of naysayers out there. There's a lot of people that don't believe in positive affirmations and positive energy. And so you want to make sure that you're supporting yourself um, with or surrounding yourself with supportive people. You want to make sure that they are the ones that are building you up and not tearing you down or not laughing at your journey that you're going through. So seek a professional. I'm always here to help. I'm always here as your cheerleader. And I say this with family too. Sometimes, we think that our family is all out there for, they're there for us, and sometimes they're not. Okay. So let's just be real. Let's be honest. So just be careful. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with the positive people that are going to lift you up and push you forward. So, in conclusion, positive self talk is a transformative practice that can enhance your mindset, your self esteem, and your overall well being. By identifying and replacing self negative talk with these positive affirmations and empowering thoughts, cultivating self efficacy, and embracing your inner cheerleader, you can achieve a healthier mind body connection and lead a more fulfilling life. So true, so powerful. Um, that inner cheerleader, I mean, like I said, this is like my favorite topic. It is so, 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 so important. So keep speaking those positive words into the existence. Keep speaking positively over yourself and over your life, and just watch the blessings come pouring back in. I hope you enjoyed today's class. Please like, share, subscribe. You never know who else out there needs this information. I can only reach so many people. So please, again, favorite topic. If you want more information on self-efficacy, self-motivation, self-talk, please reach out and I would love to help you become your own inner cheerleader. Have a great day.